Hey guys, it's me, Bricks and Kyber, back with another video. And today I'm joined with my friend Lego Tim82.
Hello, it's me, your favorite co-guest appearance on this channel.
Yes, and we are back, and just like last year, we will be talking about our 5 favorite sets of the year.
And favorite
plus,
figures.
And 5 favorite figures that we have decided are just the best. So consider this like an award season for Lego that we've decided to make.
Yeah, maybe next year we should do an actual award season.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe next year we will do like separate videos for these categories.
Anyways,
we will make our own
categories. Such a shame we didn't think of that idea now.
Yeah. Get rid of the good idea. Stick with the bad idea.
The one we did last time.
We promise this video will be fun
and professional.
And very professional, indeed. All right. So let's begin with the figures. So first, Tim, would you like to talk about any honorable mentions that you've had with your figures?
So I'm going to put Captain Rex, helmet holes aside. I'm kidding, I love helmet holes. I love this figure. It looks cool. I don't own it, so I can't judge it, if that makes sense. But if I did own it, maybe it'd be on here. For figures that I own for honorable mentions, Ahsoka Tano, great figure. Adam Warlock, great figure. Sora, great figure. Crabsuit Driver, amazing figure. Palpatine from the gunship, and the guy from Dreams with the cool hat and scarf.
All excellent choices. And we actually have a few that overlap. I myself also have Captain Rex on my list because I do not own him. And then, of course, Chancellor Palpatine. I also do not own that figure. But then from figures that I do own, I actually have the CMF Wolverine figure that released. Plus the CMF Beast that appeared. I really like those two figures as well.
Both amazing figures.
Both amazing figures indeed. All right, so would you start with your number 5 best figure?
The Vision from Avengers Tower.
Great one with the transparent cape. Yeah, I actually have one from Middle Earth over here, and that is Boromir.
That is a great figure. It's a better Boromir than the original, in my opinion. Great figure, yeah. Back onto Vision. The transparent piece is so cool. It's the best Vision we'll ever get. But Boromir, also very cool. I like the new sword piece, and I like the shield. It's just a really well-executed figure. For the best Lord of the Rings
I also
character.
love the face. The face is amazing as well. And at first I was considering having Frodo here, because I really love the Frodo figure that they did, updated. It's like the perfect figure, but I just liked Boromir slightly more.
Yeah, I didn't include a Lord of the Rings figure here, but I do think it is a very strong figure. But yeah, what would you say is your number 4?
So my number 4 is actually on your honorable mention. And that is Ahsoka Tano from the Ahsoka set.
Figure, arm printing, new Leku, the white saber. It's an amazing figure. It would have been number 6.
Exactly. The Leku piece is amazing, and the arm printing was such a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one.
As I said, it would be number 6 on my list, if that makes sense. But my number 4, keeping with the theme, Bo-Katan.
Ooh, the one from the Spider
From the
Droid,
Spider
of course.
Tank, yeah, amazing figure. Brand new hair mold. The printing is superb. The only reason it's not higher is because the season was absolutely terrible. I kid you not, that's my actual reason, because I need to think of a reason to rank them somehow, and that's the one I chose.
Yeah, but I mean, that figure was amazing. I mean, I remember seeing it in person, actually, when you got the set.
That is true.
And, attempting to take it. Sadly, did not work out.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Didn't work. But you're Captain Vaughn.
Shut up.
Funny story.
Anyways.
Anyways.
Number 3 for you?
Okay, so number 3. This is actually a very biased choice, because this figure will seem plain for many of the viewers probably, but it is a figure that I just really wanted since I got one of the Star Wars visual dictionaries, and that is Luke Skywalker from the ceremony at Yavin. Basically, I always didn't like that the medal was printed, because I really like the outfit that Luke wears, and I thought the medal just makes it, that you cannot really use that figure in different mocks, as it's weird that Luke would wear a medal to a battle. So I finally got the figure that I wanted, and Lego created a perfect Luke ceremony. I love the yellow that they use for that jacket, and really, it's an amazing figure. Maybe they could have had a new face for him. That would be cool, but I don't mind,
An
as I
amazing
think it's
figure.
really... And dual molded legs would have been great, but it's great as it is, I think,
Yeah.
for the set. And the medal piece, of course, removable, genius, just.
Yeah. My number 3 is a completely different theme to ones discussed so far. It's actually a Ninjago figure.
Oh!
Lord Raz from Dragon's Rising.
Oh! Lego Chima is back.
So true. I believe he's Chima. I mean, the arm printing, amazing. The torso design, so cool. I love the robes. The head mold is amazing. I'm happy that he's coming back in the Season 2 sets. I have the Season 2 Raz. Terrible figure in comparison because it lacks the arm printing and wow factor that Raz has. I mean, he's a great character, a great villain. I can't wait to see him again. And he has an amazing figure. Literally one of the best Ninjago antagonist figures we have ever gotten. And it's because of that arm printing. It's because of the new armor piece. It's because of the amazingly sculpted head. Honestly, the only thing I'd have liked, like, maybe different would be if it was dual molded, so the teeth weren't the same colour as the rest of the face. But with a figure that has as much detailing as this one has, I'm not going to complain. It's a great figure.
Yeah, I agree. It's definitely the best Ninjago figure we've had all year.
Absolutely, yeah.
That and the Empress. I really like the Empress figure as well.
And
All
your
right,
number
so
2?
what is my... So my number 2 is, again, from the Marvel CMF, actually.
Who is it?
And it is Moon Knight, of course. Just what a figure. I mean, the detail, the cape and the great mold that they've had for his little cowl and the back face that has Oscar Isaac. Such a great... I wish he had a herpes, but I'm fine that he doesn't as well. And, yeah, I mean, what is there to say? Dual molded legs as well. Like, yeah, perfect
And my
figure.
number 2 is Moon Knight from the Marvel CMF.
And I assume because of the same reasons that I've just said.
Literally everything you said. Perfect figure. The only reason why it's number
Just-
1 is because number 1 is a maybe even more perfect figure.
Oh, what do you have a number 1 then?
Boba Fett from the mech.
Oh, yeah, that is a great figure. That
Yes,
is a great
it's missing
figure. Also,
the cape. I don't care.
And-
it's beautiful. It's
exactly,
just
because it's still
beautiful.
phenomenal.
I'm happy he doesn't have the cape because it doesn't cover up that amazing arm printing, to be honest. The face print is so... It's the perfect Boba Fett figure. Cut your own cape or put one from the old variants on. I don't care. I think we will never get a Boba Fett figure as good as this one. It's like the one from Book of Boba without the inaccurate helmet, but that beautiful face print, beautiful arm print. I mean, and it comes from it comes in a set that costs £13 or $15. That's why I like it so
Exactly,
much.
so everyone can get it.
Everyone can get this figure, and that's
great.
exactly how Lego Star Wars should be, and that's exactly why Rex should be in the Y-Wing next year. I mean, not productions.
Okay, wait a bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I definitely agree that Boba is great. However, my figure is a bit different because you see, my one is actually the updated Indiana Jones figure from the
Great
Arc set.
choice.
So the one without the tie, the hat piece that they've sculpted is great. That is dual molded. The face just looks like Harrison Ford, and of course the torso is great and the legs as well.
Great.
And I mean, what can it be said? It's such an iconic character, and I think Lego, the original figure was already like perfect, and it even met with modern Lego standards, I would say. But the new one just, blew me away. When I saw it, I was like, yeah, that is Indiana
Yeah,
Jones.
that's fair. Yeah, so...
So let's get into maybe the sets
Yeah.
then.
Shall we do honourable mentions? I'll just list them off again. I'll do the ones I don't own first. Which sets
Alrighty.
I'm sure are great. I don't own them. El Dorado Fortress, Gringotts, Ninjago Markets, UCS Venator, Natural History Museum, and the Throne Room Diorama.
Oh, might actually have a few in common. I have the Avengers Tower, then I have the Mummy Attack from Indiana Jones, the one with the Ark,
Yeah.
and then I have the UCS Venator, El Dorado, and Ninjago City Markets.
Yeah, for sets,
All right, so what
honourable
is your
mentions for-
number 5 then?
No, real quick, gonna do honourable mentions for sets that I do own.
Okay, because you had two lists.
Yeah,
Sorry.
No, it's fine. So the crab suit driver set,
A crab suit driver.
Battle of Hogwarts, Captain Rex helmet, Spider-Man Statue of Liberty battle, Ewing
Oh, yeah, that's an
versus
amazing
Shin
one.
Hati's fighter, the Indiana Jones fighter plane chase. I wanted that to be on my top 5 so bad because I love that set, but it just couldn't make it. And another case of that is Temple of the Dragon Energy Cores, which I also would say the same thing for.
Uh, well, then what's your number 5 then?
I think this will be higher on your list than it is mine. Viking Village.
Oh, a beautiful set. Just build it over
Yeah.
Christmas. It's an amazing set.
What you just said, it's one of the best value for money you'll ever get in a Lego set. Looks amazing, is amazing. Can't beat it, to be honest. I mean, four
Yeah,
sets
exactly.
did,
And
but like, apart from those, you can't beat it.
exactly, like, what's there more to ask in that set? Maybe more figures, but like the
Yeah.
figures are
The
also really
best
great.
idea set. Actually, real quick, another honorable mention to A-frame cabin. I really want to have it. I just don't like the price.
Yeah, that was kind of overpriced, wasn't? But luckily, Viking Village,
The Viking Village,
amazing
that's
value.
underpriced. You could argue. Amazing value.
Yeah, exactly,
Amazing
amazing.
set. Honestly, one of the best maybe of all time.
So my number 5 was actually on your honorable mention, and that is the Temple of the Dragon Core. I just absolutely love the design of the temple. The yellow leaves are just beautiful, and the entire structure is really great. Also, the figures are fantastic. I mean, you get the main villains, you get 3 of the ninjas. I mean, what's there? And also, Spirit of the Temple is such a wacky figure. I really love him. And yeah, what's there more to ask
Yeah, great set.
from a Ninjago set?
Great set. No, easily the best Ninjago set, apart from maybe Markets. Obviously, I don't own it, so I can't say. But it is a great set. Absolutely great set. And it's what a playset should be as well. Great all
Exactly, yeah. So what's your number 4 then?
The Jazz Club.
Oh yeah, modulars.
I
Beautiful.
got that for my birthday in February. I love modulars. What can I say? I love them. It's just another great modular. That's kind of all I can say about it. But I think this one I like. I like it more than the bookstore and the police station, which are 2 modulars I do own. I haven't got the hotel, so I can't compare to that. It's my favourite modular since I think the Downtown Diner,
Yeah.
which is my favourite set of all time. But aside from that, I mean, it's just a great set. I love the vibe. I like putting my Batman figure in it to make it seem like very like animated series, noir-esque. I don't know, it's just a cool set. I just really like it.
Great set. I agree. However, my one is a bit different from the galaxy far, far away, and it is another playset. And this is actually the Shin Fighter and E-Wing.
That
I just really love the value for the 2 ships. Also, the E-Wing has landing gear, which is like retractable, so neat. And also the figures are great. The pilot, the droid, Morgan Elsbeth with a new hairpiece. And then, of course, you have Shin Hati and Balin. Though Balin has kind of a weak hairpiece, I think the rest of the figure is really, really strong. Yeah, okay. So let's get into the number 3s. What is your number 3?
This might surprise you as to where it's ranked. Avengers Tower.
Oh, okay.
Now
Yeah, I mean, great set. Great. Marvel modulars are always really great.
Yeah, it's an amazing set. It's not 2 or 1 because 2 is a set which it was originally going to be number 2 Avengers Tower, but I swapped out for 3. I gave 2 the edge, and you'll see why later when I explain. And number 1, I mean, we all know what number 1's going to be. But
Yeah, probably for both of us. But yeah, but my number 3 actually is the Viking Village that I've had
Yeah,
before,
that makes sense.
and
Yeah.
all of that has been those set why it's perfect. I mean, the build is amazing, the figures, the value. It's a really great set. Okay, so what is your number 2
back on
then?
Avengers Tower, the only reason it's not higher is because it's maybe too big.
Yeah, that's true. I saw it in the Lego story. I mean, it's huge. Where
I
where
don't
would
know
you
where
place
to put
that
it.
thing?
That's a very selfish reason for it to not be higher. And also, there are a couple of lazy choices with the figures. I know there's loads of them, but even so, some of them are like, I don't know. Great build, though. Amazing set. I mean, it's so impressive. It's the most impressive thing I probably own. However, it's not my favourite set of the year. And it's not even my second favourite set of the year. And speaking of...
So what is your number 2 then?
Yeah. My number 2 is the Ghost and Phantom 2.
Oh yeah, amazing playset. Amazing playset.
I mean, I mean, I love Star Wars Rebels. I've wanted a Ghost for, 9 years at that point. It was it's a beautiful set. It's absolutely beautiful. There's nothing I would have done differently about it, apart from, maybe the figures. The figures are the reason why it isn't number 1, and also given what number 1 is, which we both definitely know what it is. You know, but it's beautiful. It's the best Star Wars set of the year for me, and it's going to go down as one of the all-times, I think, for Lego Star Wars.
Yeah, my one is though actually a bit bigger. It's only though $10 difference between my set and your set. But my one is a diorama, but it also could be counted as a playset, and it is the Temple of the Golden Idol.
That is a great set. I wish I had
I just
it.
love the figure. I love the play that you have play features. That it was such a genius invention, and all of the play features are so smartly placed. You can just recreate the scene from the movie. And I love Indiana Jones and that opening of Raiders, and you just got all of that, and that's it. What a remake! I mean,
It's a
really phenomenal,
absolutely amazing set.
brilliant.
And let's just say number
So now
number one. Let's say at the same time. It's
Rivendell.
Rivendell.
Exactly. Yeah, Rivendell. I mean, what's there to say about Rivendell? It's really the best Lego set ever, probably.
It's not my favorite. It's probably the best.
Probably the best.
Fantastic price per part. Let's be real. 6,000 pieces for 400 quid, which is a lot of money, but price per part wise is still insanely good.
Exactly. More than 20 figures. You get the Fellowship and all the characters. I mean,
Elrond.
what's there to say about Rivendell? It's perfect. Okay, it's just perfect Lego
There is
set.
nothing I can
The
say.
build is flawless.
I have nothing original to say about it, and that's a good thing because everything good about
And
it
that's
has been
very
said.
good.
I have literally no complaints, no notes. The only thing I would say is I
Nope.
wish it was the first of many Lord of the Rings sets last year.
Well, we do have Barad-dûr coming,
have Barad-dûr.
so maybe
Oh
that will
my
be on
word,
next
yeah.
year's list.
That will probably be topping next year's list. Let's be real here.
Yeah, you'll see that next year.
Next
probably
year,
on
number
the
one.
awards.
Although maybe we should do something more award showy next year. If we actually say that,
Yeah, exactly.
get ready for this exact same video format, but next year.
Yeah, so that's really it for our lists. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. It was
wait,
great having you, Tim. And
Jan, real quick, I need to mention
yeah.
that next year it'll actually be all the Despicable Me 4 sets in the top 5.
Oh, of course. How could I forget the Despicable Me forces? They will be
They will
actually
be top 5
sweeping
sets.
the
and
awards.
number 1 will be Gru.
Number one will be Gru. That will be the best figure as well.
Yeah, it will.
Exactly. Yeah, so thank you guys for hanging out here with us. Thank you, Tim, for coming along with this video. And yeah, and I'll catch you guys next week. Bye-bye.